I don't want that plane. So they took them all off this time. We ain't far from. Got a couple more days till the trial for Logan. We really do. And we'll come back when we see that. Trial. It's a trial day. Logan without a mask.
Citizens of Sandrock, welcome to today's hearing. I know that since Logan's return to Sandrock, things have been unclear as to what their future is here. We're here to work out together how to deal with their unique cases. We think the issue shouldn't be dragged out longer than it needs to be. So from here, I'll hand this over to Sheriff Justice to proceed.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, let's get things cleared up first. Logan, were you or were you not abandoned?
I was.
Second, during your stint away from Sandrock, we received a number of reports of folks in surrounding areas being robbed by some goat-riding ne'er-do-wellers.
Huh? They robbed people? How else are we gonna eat?
That's true.
I'm not proud of it. We had no choice, but that's no excuse.
There's also the case of stealing money from a banker, the kidnapping, and the train robbery. Then we're on to two more cases, which, I reckon we can give more a pass on. You know, Matilda ending up being evil, and Penn blew up the water tower. So I guess if we're looking at punishment, Sandrock Code would recommend anywhere from 5 days to 1 season in jail, alongside 50,000 to 500,000 gold fine.
500,000? That's enough startup capital for a city project.
Yeah, those are the limits. That's what we're doing here today. Remember, Logan and Haru used to be one of us. They're eager to get back to their lives like the rest of us. We don't want to rush this. Can't take it lightly. We've been through a lot, and this affects everyone. So we wanted to make this decision together. Now, if you got something to say it now.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. Logan's a hero. He helped drive out Duvos and save Sandrock. Anything less than complete forgiveness would be an injustice.
Everyone, calm down. I appreciate the sentiment, but you can't do this. The law's the law, and I ain't gonna forget my crimes just because I did a few things right.
Fine. Then I vote for the lighter fine. There's no way you should be shadowed with such ridiculous fines.
He's right. If we ignore how much you've done for us, then what would that say about us?
Everyone.
All right. Well, it looks like everyone's got an opinion. But remember, we gotta take this serious. Let's have a show of hands. Anyone who thinks Logan should get a lighter sentence, raise your hand. Let me see. Jasmine. Andy. Sorry. The kids aren't counting. Besides, you know I can see you holding up both hands, right, Andy?
This is an injustice. Kids are people too. It's okay, Jazz. Everyone's voted for him anyway.
Looks like most people are on the same page. Any opposition? Well, look like that's the end of today's hearing then.
Wait a minute. Throw the book at me.
Logan? You want us to punish you?
That's right.
What are you saying?
Burgess, Cooper, you ain't raised your hands. Speak your piece.
Well, we have to think about,
Burgess, is it because Logan punched you and blew up the temple?
oh, no. The light says to turn the other cheek, and I'm still waiting for my second punch. I just can't help but think. Is this right? Wait, Dan B, did you raise your hand?
Of course, Logan saved us. If it weren't for him, we'd have been taken over by Duvos. We owe him our lives.
I understand that Logan has done great good, and I truly appreciate it, but can we really apply the law however we want? All I'm saying is that institutions and order are created for a reason.
Well said, Burgess. He's right. I want to atone. Oh, and sorry about that punch.
Logan, you're talking nonsense. People write laws. We can apply them however we want.
No! And this may sound like something Miguel might say, but the law is not some fickle thing. We are safe now, but think of those who were affected by Logan. He still did them wrong. I have spoken my piece. I'm sorry if it's offended you, Logan. I think if there's a way for the victims of Logan's actions to forgive him, then I'm all for letting bygones be bygones.
No.
Okay, moving on. Anyone else got anything they want to get off their chest? Come on now, speak up.
Yeah, I got something to say. So listen close. I've known that boy since he was a little one. When he was 3 years old, I knew what that boy was like. I'd say Heidi was about the same age at the time.
Oh, no. Not the
Hugo and old Howard chatting away while the kids played on the floor. Now, gotta tell you, there was a family back in the day and they had this big old hound. Remember Hugo? Whew, that dog had a heck of a bark, louder than anything. Heidi tried to grab its tail and it jumped her. Tried to bite her hand clean off. But Logan jumped in the way. Stood there barking back at it. Dang, if that dog didn't run off faster than you'd ever seen. I tell you, that boy ain't nothing but good.
So, how would you vote?
Dang it, I say we let the boy go. He's one of us. Cooper ain't never turned on his own.
Yeah, go Pie! What?
Right on, Cooper. But wouldn't it have been easier to just, raise your hand?
Wait, Justice. Is it all right if I say a few words first? I think I speak for everyone here when I say Sandrock has seen its fair share of nefarious behavior. We've had to sit by while our commissioner abused his employees and took advantage of us all. At this moment, we still don't know what the future holds. Some of you may still have some doubts in your heart, but I think you need to ask yourself, what would you do if you were in Logan's shoes? Your pa was taken from you and killed. Wouldn't you do the same as him? Burgess has a point. There's always a way to work within the law, but sometimes that path isn't clear. If you were in his place, would you just sit back and hope for the best? I don't know. But I can't say I wouldn't do the same. Well, that's all from me. I reckon you know about all this better than anyone. Got anything you want to say? The Builder's right. He's been instrumental in protecting Sandrock. And if we can't have the laws reflect us as people, then what can we do? All we want is for Logan to come back and be a part of Sandrock again. Sure, you can refuse our help and ask to be locked up for a long time, but you're putting up barriers that you don't deserve. And it doesn't help anyone. It just pushes you further and further away from us.
How about we think about it?
All right, we'll think about it.
Thank you, everyone. As the mayor, I must be impartial, but I promise I will take everyone's opinion into consideration when deliberating. That about wraps up today's hearing. We still have a few folks who couldn't make it, so Chef Justice is going to find out what they think. We'll get the results together and let everyone know as soon as possible.
So we're gonna let him off. I don't blame him. I would too. I'll let him off too. And did a lot. Helped out a lot. And all he's doing is trying to save the town. That's what he was trying to do. I did get this letter from Penn. Search for treasure. Don't have my horse. We'll make it somehow. down here. Cave right over here. I knew these was in here. And then taking advantage of it. Trying to run away. What did I get? Gold diamond. Got a diamond. Got a diamond out of it. Pretty fun. Jack Moles. What have you thought so far? I mean, it's pretty good. Actually fighting Duvos and taking care of them, running them out of town. That was pretty fun. I don't know. I mean, we haven't really completed the road, so I'm wondering if we can finish the road, or are we going to finish the road? I don't know. We'll find out. He's here and just throw him in there. There we go. And we'll come back once they do their decision on Logan. Here he is. Okay. Dear ears, during yesterday's successful hearing on the matter of Logan Harrow, we have held a vote to determine the judgment. After hearing the opinions of our citizens, we have come to a final decision. Logan and Harrow, after running away and becoming outlaws, have been found guilty of the following crimes: robbery of a civilian travelers, train hijacking, robbery of a bank employee, assault. City Hall is taking account in the position of citizens and give Logan and Harrow the following judgment: 5 days imprisonment, 20,000 gold fine. Following this, they will face a probationary period to determine the City Hall where they will partake in community service. In addition, they have been found not guilty of the following charges: destruction of the water tower, which has been responsibility of Penn, who has already been detained; kidnapping of Matilda, the technically working in vigilante capacity responsibility has been forgiven as part of the larger investigation. The final decision has been made by the City Hall. It has been accepted by Logan and Harrow. Will not be appealing the punishment. It's effective immediately. Civil Corps has also declared that the bounty posters Logan Harrow will null and void as of today. So they have been charged. They've been found guilty. 20,000 gold fine in 5 days. Now we got to go take down some wanted posters. I'm the one that got the short straw of it, that they said. Let's go remove them.
Oh, not so fast there, pal.
Excuse me, sir?
Look at what the cat dragged in. Out here waltzing around. Tell us how you slipped out your cell, you big palooka.
Also picking up major palooka readings, sir. Nothing points to Captain's involvement, however.
I'm sorry. I'm sure I've done nothing wrong. Cell? What? What's the meaning of all this? No, you must be looking for...
Not falling for that one again. I see right through that mustache of yours. Or rather, lack thereof, Mr. Whoever you are. Or should I say, Yan. Yo, mind giving us a hand here? Slippery Devil gave us the... all right. Let's get this rat back in his cage.
Thought he was a palooka.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you're ignorant.
But I trusted you. Everyone did.
This has nothing to do with trust. It's about result. The hand guiding the flock needs to make the tough decisions. I'm sorry it had to be this way.
I just want you to know, the light forgives everyone, even you.
I did it for the light. I need not be forgiven, for I know I am right.
Goodbye, Miguel.
Oh.
Builder, I do hope you're enjoying your victory. These benighted gunslingers are dooming the human race once again. I can't foresee another ending to this little parable.
We saved the
What?
town.
You have saved this town from an actual future. And even though they betrayed me, do you really think Duvos won't come again? You people are short-sighted. Your efforts will be in vain when the shrouds of darkness caused by the human need for evermore
Still
fall
did wrong,
over the
dude.
world once more. I was not just trying to save your lives, but the lives of all children for generations to come. The Duvos Emperor saw things the same way I did. Or at least I believed. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I wanted to save everyone. Ultimate freedom. Hedonism was what the people during the age of corruption practiced. In the name of freedom, they built weapons and technology that we can't even imagine. They were so busy asking if they could, they never stopped to think if they should. In the end, in the name of freedom, they fought a war that wrought destruction on our world. They did not care for the consequences of their actions. They did not care that they were damning future generations. The people of the free cities are repeating these sins. With utter disregard, they flaunt relics of the past and spit in the face of our collective future. The Duvos government strictly controls who can salvage their relics. They took painstaking steps to ensure that any newfound technology is always under government control. It's not ideal, but it's still better than what we have here. At least, I still hope that's the case. I tried to warn the people of this town that their actions were leading them to another calamity. My sermons fell upon deaf ears. I tried to evacuate all the people through my plot, but that plan failed, so I shall pay for my righteousness. I understand in their view, I did harm to Sandrock. I am tired now, Builder. I would like you to leave.
I will leave. Get these posters down. One more.
Thank you.
No. No on there. You've done enough. With that, don't forget, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Also give us a thumbs up, like, it would greatly help us out. And everybody have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.